I can't even tell if I'm on. Oh my god. You can like see like everything. Like, oh my god, I don't like that. Like, what the fuck? And this stupid thing is not fucking staying on here right. I like prepared myself before I came on here and everything. I was like, there's like it's like my fucking mess on my bed. I didn't want to show that. I didn't Loki didn't want to show that either. See, I hate getting on live so much because like it just shows everything. I'm like, I promise when I pick stuff, it's just like there's thing like my room's not completely done. Um, can you see me? Like, do I need to back up? There we go. Oh my god, much better. It's just been a lot today. I need like something to like clean. Like, I need something to clean you off. What can I clean you off with? I don't even know. Probably this. Is that better? Okay. Ugh, this is why I hate doing live. Like, cause I was on here anticipating, like, okay, everything looks fine. Like, I already like checked myself, and then I checked myself on like my video thing, and it's like completely different from live. Like, I guess live is much more wider or something. I don't know. Why do I look kind of slim in this? Like, even though like I have like a lot of clothing, I look kind of slim. I've been loving watching this woman on TikTok who's like her name is like Fun Fitness or something like that, and she she tells people like the reason why she said the reason why you're fat is because you're not eating you're not eating less basically, and I love that. I'm like, yeah, bitch, tell them. Because I posted like a video yesterday on my Instagram story, which you should be following. Like it's brew underscore e underscore Williams on Instagram. My stories are like the best. Like no one has better stories than me. Everyone's stories is like really basic and really like boring. And mine's is like very entertaining. Like I talk about so much stuff. Like no one on the right will ever talk about. No one will ever talk about like today. I'm going to be talking about Trump and his failure of mass deportations. Because I feel like that's something that's very important to talk about, as well as what else? I'm going to talk about RFK Jr. and him wanting to ban cell phones from the school. But of course, I'm gonna get into what I want to talk about. Like, I'm sorry, like just because I'm posting a specific topic doesn't mean I'm not gonna like talk about something else. But yeah, like I love reposting like things about fitness and stuff like that because you already know like I came a long way with my weight loss journey, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget my achievements of losing 80 pounds worth of like fucking fat. I have more pounds of fat that I should be losing as well. And I feel like I am, to be honest. Like I look at myself in like certain clothes I put on, I'm like, okay, like I look much more slimmer than I was like what 2 years ago. I really think that health is very important, and I think that like it's great that we have people out there like foodology. We have Fine Fitness, that's on TikTok, telling people like, oh, the reason why you're fat is because you're not eating less. I like that we have like all these different influencers out there that are telling people like, hey, like the food that we're eating right now is not good for you. Like you need to fucking like get it together and actually look and see what's in your food. I don't like that my it's literally just my robe. It's just like in the way. Um and I really like I like that people are really coming out of the woodwork now and like wanting to like be more involved in health, Even like RFK, like regarding like the cell phone situation, he's coming out and saying like he wants to ban cell phones and for a specific reason. He says that cell phones is like linked to radiation and cancer, which I can believe because I remember watching a video on what was it? I think it was on Alice Clark's new like it wasn't her new no, it wasn't her new show. It's like her old show. Do y'all know who Alice Clark is? Alice Clark is like this conservative woman who talks about health, talks about pop culture. I think it was formerly called politics, I remember her talking to like this woman. I can't remember. It's been a very long time, probably like 3 years since I listened to this. Where this woman was, she was going through like a lot of health conditions, like back pain, always getting sick and stuff like that, due to her phone and due to her electronics being so close to her head every single night, and that resulted to her having like numerous like issues with her body. And the media won't tell you this. They won't ever like they won't ever dive into that because they think that's conspiratorial or something like that. It's like a conspiracy to talk about these electronics and how unhealthy it is to have in your presence at all times. I mean, why do you think they tell men not to put in their pockets, like not to put the cell phones in their pockets? It's because the radiation goes to their balls, and that can literally be linked to decrease in sperm count and stuff like that. It's just many things that you know, with these electronics now, we're surrounded by electronics all the time. Like the 5G towers they like to talk about. There's many things out there they love to like go on about, but yet when RFK say it, they're like, oh, this is like misinformation. This is like not true. Like, no one's getting sick from their cell phones. It's like, okay, but what about the people that are though? I'm not saying that the mass majority of people out there are getting sick from being around their cell phones for 24 hours a day, but how will you know? Like, I had like a massive migraine yesterday. Could it be linked to my cell phone? Probably. Never know. I was on it all day long yesterday. Um, like, could it be linked to cancer? Who knows? I don't know, you guys. Like, I think that for the most part, maybe so. Like, these cell phones and electronics around us 24/7 could be affecting the children, could be affecting their learning disability, because I do think it's a massive learning disability that's happening right now. Like a lot of you children out there are LD as fuck. Like LD as fuck. Like they don't have no they can't even say they can't even write a sentence. That's how fucking messed up it is out there for the children. Like children can't write sentences. That's what's happening right now. They can't write a sentence. And you know why I know this? Because like I have a friend, I won't say like who, like, but he was talking about how he was in the classroom with these children. They can't even write a sentence right, you guys. Like they're over here telling these children about what, like, um, sexuality and gender bullshit. Even still now, even now, when I think that for the majority of the country, it's banned to give children hormones. It's banned to, allow men to participate in women's sports. It's banned to allow men to be in women's spaces, period, now more than ever. And I think that's great. But also, I think that now more than ever, the children are still being fed like this propaganda, this LGBT propaganda in schools, and alongside with TikTok and social media, um, they're linked to their phones 24/7. And I think that RFK coming out and talking about this, I thought it was very good. I think it's in the the right direction to get the children back on track of being proficient in schools, because I really do think that with cyberbullying and things like that, like even though I feel like bullying has helped me too, like because I used to be bullied too, where because I was humongous in school. I want to comb my hair because my hair looks insane. And there was like a lot of riffraff about that. Like most people would think like, oh, you were bullied because you're gay. No, I was bullied because I was fat. That's why. Yeah, that's all. That's all they would talk about, how fat I was. Fat, 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 fat. Like, oh shit, just fat. And it did affect me in the long run. Continue eating and said fuck you and continue eating. Because I didn't give a fuck what no one said about me. I always defended myself in school. You think I give a fuck about what someone said about me? Even in middle school or in high school, elementary school, I didn't give a fuck. I was like this. Like, I just continued to eat. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Even though I do feel like that was a form of bullying. I'm trying to, like, my tablet's not working for some reason. Like, it doesn't want to, like, download what I want to download. I always have like information always on deck, but like my tablet does not want to cooperate with me. But I do think like cell phone stuff like that, it does contribute to like that, to like, you know, cyberbullying, suicidal ideation, and depression. Because, you know, we're always scrolling. We're probably, the children now are probably like scrolling, looking at their hot friends in school, and you know, they're thinking like, oh my God, why couldn't I be like her? Why can't I be like her? And that, and like, they're so worried about like their image. Puberty is like, you know, they're growing into themselves. Puberty hormones is like high as fuck, and they're worried about like, oh, like, I don't like what I look like today, and like, oh my God, like, oh my God, like I don't like. I don't like how I look today. So you know what? I wish I looked like Haley. I wish I looked like Haley. You know, they start to get depressed. I do think that like them being in classroom with watching Netflix. There was like this AP article about children in California. They was um on their phones, not listening, not learning from the teacher. They were basically listening to music while the teacher's trying to teach them, and playing around, horsing around. Like they just, it's hard to teach with the phone in their hand constantly. They have to have a way. I think it's caused them to have like some type of disorder where they can't pay attention. And I mean that's happening now with a lot of us. Like I can't even post like a 1 minute video and people won't watch it. Like their attention span is so gone. They can't watch a video unless it's 30 seconds. And that's troubling, like as even for adults, you know. But my question is for RFK out there, because I find that no one's answering these, like, you know, they're not questioning anything, then, and no one, I feel like no one will answer these questions. I hope that someone actually give these questions to RFK due to like him wanting to stop children from having cell phones in class. My question is, okay, RFK, if you take away the phones, RFK, will you make the schools safer? If you take away the phones, RFK, will you make the schools safer? Because since you're out here saying you object the cell phones to be in schools, will you make the school safer? Which meaning, will you implement, or will you have Trump implement an executive order on schools, all schools to have um, immediate security 24/7? Well, not 24/7. I think like all day for the children when they're in the schools, from elementary school to high school. Will there be one-way entries? Will they be installing world, like across the country, across the whole entire country? Um, you know, bulletproof windows, bulletproof doors. They already say one-way entries. Yeah, that. Will you have metal detectors? Will you have you know, will teachers be able to be armed and trained and evaluated on their mental health to protect the children if something was to awry? I think that those are really great questions. I really do. No one's wanting to answer those questions, you know? No one ever is answering those questions. No one's ever even thinking about that. Yeah, like, okay, you want to stop the children from going into the classroom with their phones, but what about their safety? How would the parents get to them? I would like to know that. Will the parents get to them swiftly, or will they have to go through three people in order to get to their children to make sure they're safe? You know, like in recent years, many kids, it doesn't matter if they're elementary school, middle school, or high school, they have gotten in contact with their parents and have told their parents like, hey, there are shooters in my school, or there is a single shooter in my school, call the police or something like that, you know, like there are, be here, come and get me. I think that's very important, you know, especially in this time where crime is still on the rise. Like no one's safe, the killer is out there, the killer's out there ready to strike and kill, you know? And I think that's something that should be considered. Another thing too, since right now Trump has put an executive order on, the Department of Education, and my tablet's still like not loading. And I like that. Like I think that for a long time, the Department of Education has failed the children. I think the textbooks are old. I think that the schools themselves are very prison like. Um, Me and my friend were just talking about how militant the school is and how they treat children too. And it's a way to brainwash them into being compliant to when they get out of school to listen and just obey. And I think that the school system is not teaching the kids to be independent enough. It's not teaching the kids a value of what would be worth of value when they get out of high school, and that they don't have to go to college if they don't want to. They can actually start a business. They can get into trade. They can do whatever. Like I feel like junior year was like very important, but I flunked that year. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care because I knew that I would never want to go to college. Never wanted to go to college. Never wanted to be in the realm of professors, be in the realm of like other people trying to like kiss the ass of teachers. I just never was a person. Was I bad at school? No, I wasn't that bad at school. um i think my my what was it, GPA, probably like it was a three something and up, I guess. I don't even know. um I feel like I was intelligent enough. But I don't know. I think that the school system doesn't teach them the importance of things. They don't need to be learning about their sexualities and stuff like that. Like, who gives a fuck about that? Like, they already know what they like. Like, it doesn't like they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out. Um, I think exposing them to that, it results to more pregnancies, honestly. And if people claim to, like, oh, without sexual education, like, how will they know what to do and this and this and that? Like, how will they learn to protect themselves? I'm like, well, I mean, before then, there wasn't that many diseases like that. Um, you know, and that was prior to sex education. Like, I think they'll live without sex education. Like, I think they'll live. I don't know. I think that that's not important. It's not as important as teaching children, hey, lock the fuck in, bitch. Actually, lock the fuck in, and learn how to make a business. Learn how to, like, look for jobs better. I don't know, something like that on the lines of being successful, rather than talking about their sexuality in schools. I do have another thing too, because there is a person that is behind. I don't have my information because my tab was acting stupid, but there's a person that's in charge of the Department of Education now, and she is very pro Zionist, and I don't like that, because to me, I feel like what they're gonna do, because what I'm seeing, like, especially they going from elementary school to all the way up to college, and what's really happening more than ever now, they're worrying about the anti-Semitism. That's all they worry about. They're not worrying about the teaching, the learning of whatever. It's about anti-Semitism. Everything's about anti-Semitism. It's like, what about what about actual issues? Like, can we get into actual issues? Why are the children LD? Why are the children LD? I would like to know that. Like, the children are LD, they can't concentrate, they can't pay attention. Why are we worrying about anti-Semitism? Oh, I know why. But I don't want to get into that. It's about the children. I hope, this is my hopes in all of this. Okay, RFK, dismantle the cell phones in schools. Period. They can't even bring it in the front fucking door. If they do, they have to put it in that metal detector, which is what I want in all schools. Metal detectors, one-way entries, bulletproof windows, and I want their safety to be guaranteed, okay, without their phones. Because if I was a parent, I would want my child to have a phone. If you're a parent out there and you thinking that this is going to be great for the children to not have their phones, you're retarded. I think you're retarded. This fucking country is a shithole right now, with like illegals roaming through everywhere, despite They're claiming that we have a mass deportations. I will get into that shit because I don't believe that we are having mass deportations. I think that it is a fucking hoax. Okay, it's not a hoax, but I'm just, I'm exaggerating. Um, I just don't believe that it's as like mass as they claim to be. You know, like I'm just gonna get into it. Like Donald Trump right now is basically like a day he is deporting 555 illegals a day or arresting them a day. That's nothing. By the end of the year of his whole entire term, what he'll have like under 800,000 illegals deported. Oh, that's like nothing compared to Joe Biden's like deportation rate. Like so that's like we have like over tens of millions illegals in this country. Not all of them are like violent. Obviously, they're not all violent, but even like the people who are non-violent, they shouldn't be in this country. They're taking up people's benefits and stuff like that. Their children is being put in our schools when they shouldn't even be here. Classrooms are full. Like I think that I've seen the they're trying to get into agreement with IRS and trying to track illegals who have been here and paying their taxes and stuff like that. And I think that's great. Like get them out. Like get them the fuck out. Like I don't care how much taxes they pay. You're an illegal citizen. You are illegal. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. You're not even a legal citizen. You're a legal immigrant. That's what I meant to say. And you don't deserve to be here. Period. Like you crossed the border, you came here legally, violently, non-violently, doesn't matter if it's here, and voila, um, you need to get out. Period. And I think that Trump has failed this notion of mass deportations. I think that the reason why so many people think that we have a mass deportation because they're seeing like they're being shipped to different foreign nations that have stricter laws and stuff like that, putting them in prisons, which is great. Trump is they're amplifying this look of especially on Fox and stuff like that that there's ice trucks being surrounded in people's neighborhoods, um, but it's a targeted operation. It's a targeted operation. It's not, they're going door to door, looking in each and every single household or each and every single fucking business to see, wait, are you a legal citizen in this country? Like, they're not doing that. They're not checking ID to ID on the streets. That's what I think they should be doing. I think that's way important, way much more important, and way much more effective in my opinion, alongside with having target operations of people that they already know that are illegal immigrants. Um, and I think that that would benefit us greatly, and that would also benefit like potential terrorists or potential violent criminals who want to go and harm children, women, go to school, shoot up the school, anything like that. And that's why I think that RFK he should definitely take in consideration of the children's safety if you're gonna take away their cell phones. That's what I have to say about that, honestly, because that's very important. There's been too many shootings happening, and that has happened. And I don't know. I just prioritize their safety more than anything, And I think that anyone that watches this will agree. I will hope that they'll agree. But yeah, that's just like my take on that. I have other things I want to say, but I need to like find my. I need to see if my thing is on here. Let me see real quick. Uh, it's already 8:32. You already know, like every single Saturday and Sunday, Saturday to Wednesday, I have to go work. So it's very hard for me. I wish I would have done this yesterday, but I was so tired where I just wanted to chill out. And Saturdays, I'm like, okay, since I'm working on Saturday, I might as well just like come on here and just work double, do a double shift. Like prior to this, I was doing like TikTok videos. I think I did talk about RFK Jr. as well. Made like in a short form for people on TikTok because I think that's like I like to do that as well for people so that they get what I want to talk about to them in short form and also in long form. My tablet's not working. Fuck it. Um, but there was this what was it? I love this though. Despite they do sexualize like the deportations and stuff like that on Fox News and making it give that vibe that like yes like we're these are the mass deportations even though it's not. He's looking at like what under 800,000. That's not even touching a million. It's like come on now, like Trump, like y'all need to do better. And it seems like what I've been reading, I look at AF posts. If you're not following like AF posts on X or Instagram, you should. Like they really they give you the hard concrete truth and it's unbiased. And that's I think that's probably why I like them the most. They won't just suck Trump's dick. They will actually um say like Trump isn't doing massive deportations like he says he is. And that's what I like the most about independent media. And just because it is independent media doesn't mean they're not going to be biased. I like AF Post because it's so unbiased. It's so unbiased and it's so accurate. And I like that they hold him accountable, they hold the left accountable, they do both sides, you know what I mean? And that's something that I found to be very important because I feel like a lot of people out here that are influencers, people in the media, such as even Fox News, such as Breitbart, such as I don't even know, Upward Media as well. Like I've seen them make very biased claims several times and I had to unfollow. Like it's like why do I want to sit here and listen to news that's so like that's so biased? I don't want to watch media that's biased. I want the real truth. And I think that everyone right now should want and crave the real truth even under Donald Trump. You shouldn't allow media like Fox News, for example, to sway you and to persuade you to think that things are going exactly what they're telling you. You need to do your research. You need to follow real independent media because independent media is the reason why you will have all the cards in your hand. Like I feel like I have all the cards in my hand and I give you the information. I do. Like I give you the information. It's up to you to go out there and look for yourself. It's easier now more than ever to get information. I think that everyone should get the information from X. I think everyone should get the information from ChatGPT, Grok from X. Use AI. I think AI has become so helpful from like for me, for example, because it is hard to look for research, like a lot of these media companies that write these articles, they be lying as fuck. They be lying, lying through their teeth, lying like their back is itching, reaching like their back is itching. That's what I'm to say. And I don't know. I think now more than ever, it's easier to get information. And I love that. Like I love it. And despite I'm scared of AI. Oh, I am scared of AI. I'm scared of what Elon Musk is fixing to do with these AI, at least I AI robots. Yeah. And watching Kim Kardashian sleep on this bed for like what was a Perfect Magazine being all sexual with a fucking robot, I was like, what is going on? Like, this is dystopian. Like, I don't like this dystopian bullshit. Like, can we go back to like 2014, 2013? I don't know. Like, something's just not right. Like, I don't like this. It's foreshadowing something that I don't like. A lot of things is foreshadowing things I don't like. You know? um, I don't know, you guys. I find that right now, despite all this dystopian bullshit that's happening, we have so much information. Like it's you can taste it now. Like it's amazing. Like that's how I knew everything about Muhammad Khalil. Like I used Grok. Grok literally will tell you everything, unbiased. And I think with that situation, ugh, You can honestly, you could be a legal immigrant and you still won't be deported. But if you're a immigrant, if you are a green card holder like Muhammad Khalil is, and you don't support Israel, you'll be deported way faster than a illegal immigrant that is violent. I kid you not. It's so funny. Like I posted a meme. I posted a meme, right? And what did it say? Oh my god, I need to say it verbatim. Like, wait, let's see. I have it on here. It's like on my Instagram page, actually. Let's see, you guys. And like 381 people, like they actually was sharing it. They was actually sharing the post. And I feel like a lot of people I'm the person where like I guess I am right wing, right? But a lot of leftists like me too. A lot of leftists like me, and a lot of rightist America firsters like that think like me, you know? But these like conservators out here are like these like people who are Zionists, like Judeo Christians or something like that in the right wing movement. They do not like me at all. Ooh, they do not like me. Ooh, baby, they don't like me. They don't like me, and I don't like them. I don't like them either. Um, where is my thing? Why is this like not? Oh, is that why? You guys, it wasn't working because my tablet it wasn't on Wi-Fi. Ha! No wonder. It's because of the Wi-Fi. But I like that I ruffle feathers. You know, I'm a leftist and I like you. I know, and I like you too. Like, we just get it. Like, we just get it. We understand the vibe. See, like, I'm not. I think I don't like leftists. Really, I don't. But like, the people who get it, and the people who don't. You know what I mean? And for the most part, the leftists are like me. They get it. You know, and I think they see that I can be critical of Trump. I can be critical of the right, but I can also be critical of the left. So it's like I hold no stance on the political parties. You know, like I'm an individual. I'm true to what I stand on, even if you disagree. Even if you disagree, but you know that I'm not gonna like suck anyone's ass. Like I'm literally not gonna suck anyone's ass, whether they're like, you know, Trump or, you know, any influencer out there. I'm gonna tell you the truth about them. You know what I mean? Like the truth. And I think that that's what everyone wants. Everyone craves the truth more than ever. But anyways, I can't get it. Fuck this. The fucking like meme that I put out, it was like, oh, if you're a illegal immigrant who is violent or whatever like that, you won't get deported. But if you are a green card holder, basically, and you are anti-Israel or you're anti-Semitic, you'll be deported faster. And it's so true. It's like actually true. Like it's a mess out here. It really is. And I really don't like the fact that just because Trump is in office now, everyone's like they like relax. They're like this. They're like relax. They're like everything's good. It's like no, it's not. Everything's not good. Everything's not good. Well, what I can say though, what I've saw that you know border crossings have been very low, which I like that. I do like that. I would give his tens on that one because he upped the security. He upped the policy to like you know get these people to you know no go back to where you came from, bitch. Don't come here. I love that. What else do I love? I love that eggs is going down. Okay, but what about everything else? Eggs is going down, but what about everything else? What else? What else is good that's been going down? Gas has been going down, but you know what? Gas has been down even during the election time. Like gas has been going down. But what I do like, if you go back in Joe Biden's term, you look at the charts, gas prices went up, like up and down, up and down, up and down. But they were high. They were high. But now it seems like under Trump, I think it's due to tariffs. I think it is due to like the what is it like the low demand, supply and demand. That you know gas is going down. Like gas is like it's steady. It's steady right now. It's not. going super up or like going super low, but it's steady where like it's going down, and I like that. I like you can see the difference between Biden and then Trump. But see, also I also have to think about this too. It's like okay, it's only been like what 7 weeks since Trump has been in office. How many weeks has it been? I don't even know. Life has been going by so fast. What, it's been like 2 or 3 months. I don't even know. When he become president again? I have no idea. I have no clue, bitch. Life has been going by so fast. I don't got time to be thinking about him like that. I've been worrying about me, worrying about getting to work, right? Worrying about going to grocery store and calculating like, okay, what can I get and what can I not get with this paycheck right now? Like, what can I save? I think that's what everyone else out there is doing right now instead of worrying about politics. That's just the truth, actually. Um, but me, of course, like I am thinking about that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna like talk about it because it's important to me. It's important to me. Despite people are like delirious and delusional about what's actually happening in this country, I won't be. I will be watching this stuff like constantly. I know that like also the JFK files came out. I don't even want to get into that. I really don't because you know what? Despite that, Ben Shapiro did say like, "Oh, like I don't care. It's been like years ago." Of course, he would say that. Of course, he would say that because anything that is tied to Israel, he doesn't care about, obviously. But he'll talk about the Holocaust. Oh, he'll remember the Holocaust, right? Okay. It's never old news when it comes to Holocaust. It's never old news to even black people when it comes to slavery. You know what I mean? It's like they act the same way. Whatever. I don't even want to get into that. It's annoying at this point. We waited for so long. Things were redacted. Things were hidden. We all know why it was hidden. I don't even have to elaborate. Just like the Epstein files, below me, it's all been redacted. It's all have been, redacted to basically be turned to not tell you the truth about who's actually behind these killings or who's actually behind these sexual operations with the Mossad and blackmailing politicians and this. I don't got time. Like they piss me off. The more I think about it, it makes me actually angry because they think that we're stupid. That's why they think that we're stupid. And I don't like to get into it because they actually think that we're stupid, that we don't know what's happening. Most people out there, they know what's going on. They just don't want to admit it. So what's the point of talking about it at this point? What has happened. That is true. What has happened has happened. But let's not act like why they're not trying to give you the truth. I hate people out there that they be like, oh, like, what it is, what has happened, but they won't tell you the truth about who is behind what has happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really annoying. I don't know. Anyways, I think I've said a lot. I'm about to get off of here. My tablet's not working properly. And I have to go to work very, very soon anyway. But if you want to rewatch this. In the beginning of the video, just skip it, honestly, to like the 1 minute mark because like everything was not situated right behind me. And I was like, okay, like nothing's situated right, and I don't like this. Like, I look, you know how like if you are a creator out there, I don't know if you guys are creators, whoever's watching this or watching the playback, but if you make videos like on live, like on the camera, it looks completely different. Like if you use like your phone video camera, cause I use like my phone video camera to make thumbnails and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, everything behind me looks fine. Come on here, it like shows every single thing. I'm like, oh, okay, like I have like my fucking robe on my bed. I don't want to show that. I even want to show this because this is like a part of my reveal. Oh my god, you guys. I cannot wait for the reveal of everything in this room. Like, I have not showed anyone anything yet, except for my close friends. But now on Instagram. I don't do close friends on Instagram. That's stupid. Um, I have to get fabric or something or wallpaper for like my back wall because there's like this insulation thing where so I can breathe in my room, basically. on the very top of my room, on the very top of my bed, and it's like exposed, so it looks really ugly. I'm gonna get new carpet for my room as well. Beautiful carpet. I've seen one at Ross actually. I don't like Ross. I think that Ross smells like an immigration facility. I really do. Every time I go into Ross, it's like I'm in an immigration facility. It literally does, and I hate it. It stinks in there, and it's like nothing but like vagrants and illegals in there. Really, in my opinion. But I seen this beautiful carpet. It's like blue. It's like a shade of blue, almost like the same blue that I have on my bed. Like my bed's like white gold and everything else. It's just so, oh my god, it's so pretty. I love it. Like I love my room. I sleep beautifully now. Like I feel like with all that dark color in my room, it just made me not happy. You know? I think because I was going through like a period of my life. Like when I first moved into this house like a couple years ago, when we first moved in here, I went through like this period like I wanted to be like really dark, like goth, like kind of like, and I still kind of am. Like I like wearing black clothes. I like being like very mysterious and very gothy, kind of like sometimes. But for the most part, I've been like really intact with color. I've been really intact with angelic things, like nice light things. Like I have a lamp right here. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lamp, and it has like it's gold. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. It's gorgeous and lovely. Like I love my vanity. I can't show you everything, but it's nice. I love it. But I don't know, I've just been more attracted to like more angelic things. Like I wish I could show you like the things I have on the side of my bed. It's so beautiful. The moment you come in this room, it's like it's like you'll like your heart, like you just like, oh my god. Someone said comment. Wait, what did it say? How do I pick it up? I love working out at the gym. I do much cardio because it does work with my body type. I love work with weights. Okay. I don't even know how that was like relevant to what I was talking about right now, but were you like watching like in the beginning when I was talking about like weight loss and stuff? Probably. But yeah. Yeah, true. I think strength training does work well. I think it's very important when you do lose weight. It's important to work on like your muscles and work on like toning and stuff like that. That's what I have done too. I can't show you because I have like my fucking sweater on, but it's very important to do that. It's very hard too. Like when you've been like 300 fucking pounds and you lost like 80 pounds, it's like really hard to tone up, but you have to really lock in. And to be honest, I haven't been locking in that much lately. Like I remember in the beginning, probably the beginning of this year, from December to January, I was working out almost every single other day. Like working out, working out, working out. And I don't know what happened. Like I think when it came like my birthday on January 20th, during that week, I feel like I was like, I don't want to work out. Like it's my birthday week. I'm gonna have a seafood boil. I'm gonna eat caviar. I'm gonna go and get like a pie. Like what kind of pie did I get? I got like a Kentucky bourbon pie, something like that. And some ice cream, and like I just went to town. I was like, I deserve this. Ooh, 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 I deserve this. And look what happened. Like I just stopped working out. And I'm not saying I stopped working out completely, but I work out like less often than I did before. See, that's that fat boy mentality. It really is. Like when you lose weight, you're like, oh, I'm good, I'm okay. No, you need to actually tone up. Go in the gym or work out at home. I like to work out at home. I don't like gyms. I think gyms is disgusting. Like I hate everyone in gyms. Like anyone who goes to a gym, I'm sorry. I'm not to be rude. I just think you're nasty. Like gyms are so nasty. Like they're so nasty. They're so nasty. Like they're so gross. Like oh my god. I used to work at this one building a while back. When no one was around, I used to go in the gym. It would smell so bad in there. It would smell so bad. They had sauna and everything. It would smell so bad, you guys. Like, but I would go in there anyway. I would wipe off everything. I'm like, ew, it's so gross here. I would see people's hair, underwear. I'm like, ew, like it's fucking nasty in here. Like, I don't like it. But I would get on that treadmill, that running treadmill thing, and I would be on there listening to like what was it, System of a Down every single day. It just running, like just running, angry running, and get on like the little what do you call it, like the cycle thing, and be on that, and just be on there for like what 20 minutes. Like I'm like I'm not, my ass hurts after a while. I'm like okay, I gotta get off this shit. And then I would like go and like lift every day. Like I would lift. I think that really helped me. I think that really helped me lose a lot of weight because I think I was back in 2022, 2021. Yeah, around that time, probably in late 2020. And that really helped me with my weight loss. I really do think that. And also with me eating less. So it's really hard. It's really hard to lose weight. It took like 3 years to get to where I am now, and like I see a big difference. People out there, they like I've gotten hate comments before, and people DM me saying like, "Oh, you don't look no different." I'm like, "Bitch, fuck you, bitch." Yes, I do. Um, and I feel like I look great. I really do. And another thing too, I haven't worn makeup and like what in a month. I don't feel like myself. I haven't worn makeup in a month. To be honest, I feel like I look younger without makeup. That's another thing too. I can admit that. I do think that like without wearing makeup, especially like heavy makeup, I look so much younger, right? I don't know. But I like wearing makeup. I think it's fun. I think I'm gonna be like a makeup artist or something like that. As soon as I like pay this stupid debt off. You guys, another thing too before I go. I fucking hate the um sometimes I hate, I don't like Mangione, whoever his name is, the Italian killer, the Italian killer, allegedly. We don't we don't know yet. He's innocent until proven guilty. I know, whatever. We seen him on the camera. He wore the exact same thing that he was wearing in McDonald's, please. Like anyone with a brain can see that he did it. Proof. But I really hate our healthcare system. I really do. I really do. I have insurance from my job and I still have to pay $400, $483 with an additional $25 from going to a doctor because of a rash. It makes no sense. Oh, you said that was a typo. I don't do cardio. Why don't you do cardio? I think cardio is good. Um, to be honest though, it is all about what I was gonna get into. Yeah, I hate the healthcare system because what I have insurance that covers that, and I still have to pay. They gave me something in the hospital. They gave me these medicines. They didn't tell me the price of it. See, like it's just such a scheme. It's such a scheme. It makes me mad. It really does. Maybe I need to switch to like a different insurance company or something and get away from my job's insurance. I don't know. But anyway, it's like, yeah, cardio is okay. Like, what do you mean? Like, cardio is, like, you don't do cardio? Why you don't do cardio? I want to know why. I think cardio is good. I think the thing is with cardio, though, when, if you eat way more than what you burn, like, you're not going to lose weight. So cardio is, like, pointless, you know? I think building muscles great, but if you're not burning, if you're, yeah, if you're, what did I just say? If you're not burning what you eat, then like you won't lose the weight. Is that right? Okay, I forgot. I forgot what I said. Oh my god, my brain just like went blank. Oh well. Anyways, that's my cue to get off for him. What time is it? I gotta get off. Oh, it's 8:55. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go work. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening to me rant. Bye.